What's up guys, my name's Songron, and pH refers to the quantitative value that expresses how basic or acidic a solution is. And chemical reactions that support life are sensitive to the slightest pH changes, meaning a small pH change can lead to a lot of detrimental effects. And if you apply this idea to humans, even a slight pH change from 0.2 to 0.3 in our blood can cause seizures. So if you apply this idea to marine organisms, they have a lot of detrimental effects by small pH changes. The pH in the ocean in the past 100 years has dropped from 8.2 to 8.1, which is a 30% drop. It's expected to drop another 0.2 to 0.3 by the end of the century. So why is this important? Because it affects marine life and our lives.
Marine life, especially shellfish like oysters and sea snails, are impacted as the decreased pH has made the water more acidic and unstable, resulting in the shells to dissolve. In this picture, you can see what a healthy shell looks like. However, when the pH is decreased and the CO2 is increased, the shell begins dissolving. Not only does this pH cause the existing shells to dissolve, but it also makes it difficult for new shells to form. As these shellfish play a role in food webs, if they were to die out, it would cause such food webs to collapse and other sea creatures would lose their food source.
A decrease in pH can also negatively impact coral reefs because it makes it harder for them to develop their skeletons, thus making them more vulnerable. Coral polyps require calcium carbonate to build their skeletons. However, when excess CO2 is absorbed, there are more bicarbonate ions and fewer carbonate ions in the water, which is essential to the production of calcium carbonate. As the corals cannot thicken their structure, they become more fragile, and this could quicken the extinction of marine ecosystems since marine life depends on coral reefs for food and shelter.
How does this affect us? If coral reefs and marine life were to die out, it would deprive us of a main food and income source, especially in places where the population depends on fishing and seafood. Without marine life, our protein choices would be cut down. Also, it would be difficult for those who made a living based off of the sea to find an alternative. Not only this, but coral reefs play a role in our protection as it serves as our barrier, protecting us from storms, large tides, and such. If communities, especially along the coast, were to have their homes destroyed by upheavals in the ocean, it would be extremely difficult for them to adapt.
In conclusion, we should be concerned about even a small change in pH because marine ecosystem survival depends on the stability of the ocean. If pH were to change, that would cause a stress on the marine ecosystem as it directly attacks many marine organisms. It is difficult for ecosystems to carry on if these organisms were to be erased. Humans would be negatively impacted as we lose the sea life that we eat and earn living.